Morning. Today is. Yeah. Okay, morning. Okay.
Excuse me. Afternoon, everybody. We will start with a broadcast section that's got no embargo, followed by an embargoed section. No live tweeting during the broadcast section. As always, we'll start with team news from Sky, then ask for 2 questions per person to get through as many as we can in the time we have. James.
Hi.
Any positive news in terms of the injuries?
About Rodrigo Betancourt, and he started to work, and he's not still ready for this game and also for the game in an FA Cup. But we hope to have him for the next game in Premier League. About Richarlison, we have to see, we have to check the situation, and to for sure in the future he will have another MRI, and to understand very well which is his situation. About Kulusevski is not a serious injury, but and we have to monitor it day by day, and today and tomorrow, and then we have to take the best decision. Yeah. About the others, you have these 3 injuries.
Kulusevski is not going to feature against Crystal Palace?
I don't know, honestly. Now I don't know, because we have today and tomorrow to check his situation, and for sure we'll see. The injuries is not serious. And then if the players give his availability, he could play. Otherwise, and we have to wait and to have patience for the next game.
On Sunday, you suggested you need more help in this transfer window to bring in players. Have you spoken to Daniel Levy since then?
No, but I didn't suggest anything. This is the difference. Maybe I understand that my English is not so good, and maybe you don't understand which is my thought. Yeah, but I didn't suggest anything. I said only what we are doing, which is the project, which is the program. I said this, but I didn't suggest anything. I said where we are, what we are doing, and stop. I don't want to comment again at the situation, also because I understanding that I try to explain one situation, and you understand a different situation, like now, because you said me that I'm suggesting. I'm not suggesting anything. The club knows which is the situation, and I repeat. And there is a project, and I explained which is this project. The club has this project to create a foundation. That's not me or other person. And I think the situation was very clear. And I don't want to come back again today.
Do you feel like that's a project you want to be a part of?
But this is a problem between me and the club. Understand? Yes. Then now I'm really committed for this club, for Tottenham, and then there is this project, and I signed a contract with this club, and I have to accept this project to try to build with the club and to help the club in this project. Then and during this process can happen 1,000 of things, and the club can sack the manager, or there are different vision, different situation, and yeah.
Thanks, James. Paul?
Are you happy, Antonio?
I'm happy, but I always said to you that I'm happy. I'm happy to stay here. I'm happy to enjoy. I'm enjoying my time in Tottenham. I'm happy the way that I'm working. I'm always said this. Yeah, I'm happy. But I'm happy. It doesn't mean that I'm not to tell you what we are doing. We are doing this. We are trying to create a base, a foundation. Maybe it's from the start of my experience here that I'm repeating always the same thing, and it's difficult for me every day to answer the same thing, and then to understand that you are not understanding. But it's difficult, believe me, it's difficult. And then I continue to repeat. I'm happy to stay here because I'm in a modern club, and it's good to work with these players, and I have a good relationship with. But I explained which is the program. I explained the way that we are. Stop. I didn't suggest anything. But what I have to tell you, and sometimes I go to my home, and then I think that I have, for sure, I have to study much more English because I'm not good to transfer my thoughts to you because I'm not good or you don't want to understand what I say.
How about one of your players, Antonio? The last time you played Crystal Palace, Son scored the final goal in that. He hasn't looked himself for a long time now. What's up with him?
Son is for sure is trying to find the best form, and after the injury that he had against Marseille, and then they struggled a bit, and also in the World Cup he didn't score, and but we are talking about a player that for us, if we put him in discussion, and we are in trouble. Because Sonny and Kane are the two most important players with the Hugo Lloris. If we start to put in discussion them or to have doubts about them, then I think that we are really in trouble.
Ali?
You said after the game, I think to one of the media outlets, you said about not having a player, a creative player, and not having a player that can beat a man, or not having many players. Is that something that you can fix with players coming back, or is that something you need to fix in either this transfer window or the next transfer window?
I remember very well that I said that when in our team miss 2-3 important players, we have problems. I remember this. Then other situation, I don't remember, honestly. If you want to put me on my mouth and words, and I'm not the right person. Yeah, I remember that I said, if you have 4 players, the strikers, usually, and they are the creative players, and 2 are injured, we are in trouble because we have 2 players, and then we have Gil, that is a really good prospect because he's a good player, understands football very well, but he's a young player, and you know very well that the young player, you have to try to have time, no? To have time, to give time, to wait, and then to have a player ready. Now Gil is playing, and the last game played, and honestly, he satisfied my expectation. No? Probably he's going to play tomorrow. I don't know, but probably can happen this. But I remember I said not that lack. I feel the lack of players when we have 2 players injuries, especially in front up. We are in difficulty because, and it's normal. You can see this. And why I have to put me words that I never said. I said without 2 players, especially in front up, we are in trouble.
The other thing I was going to ask is you you're going to be short on numbers in the midfield tomorrow. Obviously, not Benson Core. I think Basuma's suspended as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, obviously you've got Oliver Skip, you also got Papamatha Sarr
Yeah.
now as well. Especially with Sarr, is he ready now to start a Premier League game if you need him to?
But this is another opportunity to see young player, or Skip, or Papasar tomorrow. And no different situation, no other chances. But I repeat, and this is normal. This is normal because we knew this, and in midfielders we have 5 players, and Pierre, Rodrigo, and Bissouma, Skippy, and then Papesar. If 2 of these, one is injuries and one is banned, and then but this is a good opportunity. This is a good opportunity to see another young player and to make evaluation. Also for me, it's important to understand the improvement they are going to do. But this is the road that we are following, and this is the road that we are following. And this is normal because I repeat. Tomorrow we'll see another young players and we'll make evaluation. Then Skip last season, in my opinion, played 2-3 months very well before to have an injury. Yeah, and but we are talking about a player that is 21, 22, no, like Gil, like Papesar, like Sessegnon, Spencer, and all under 21 that they play with the under 21.
Okay. George, we'll finish with you, please.
Hi, Antonio. You mentioned there about sort of Harry, Sonny, and Hugo being sort of the most important players. Obviously, Hugo made a mistake on Sunday, and Sonny's not been at his best. When you have these other players injured in this difficult situation, do you really need those key experienced players to step up and really come to the fore?
But I didn't understand well.
When you've got injuries, do you need the big players like Harry, Sonny, Hugo to step up and carry the team?
Okay, but for sure, a team like us, and we need in every game, injuries or not injuries, that the most important players give the best. But you know, during the season, in 60 games, it's normal that you can't play every game at the peak of the form and to make the difference. This is normal. But for sure, we are talking about 3 players like Sonny, Kane, and Hugo, that they can make the difference. And our expectation is always very high, no, for them. And then I think that they are their commitment, their behavior, they will decide is always the same. They know the role that they have into the squad.
And just like Eric Dyer was on the bench at the weekend, how do you react to that? Do you feel sort of he's ready to come back in and be back to his old self and early in the season?
Yeah, but many people has already forgotten the difficulty of the World Cup, because and then everybody, we say that this season will be really difficult. Because the World Cup, because the players come back tired, mentally really tired, physically tired, and then for sure we have to try to analyze also these aspects and to find the best solution, because for some players the World Cup could have had an impact. For others, another impact. And then I have to make the best decision for the team. The players that worked here worked very, very well. And in this moment, there are players that are in a good physical condition. Other players that they should work. Instead, they have to play. This when we talk about the difficult season, and then don't forget what happened in this season, what's happening in this season. Otherwise, and then the final result is you are doing well, you are doing bad. We have already forgotten that we are playing with the players that they have just finished a World Cup. The World Cup cut you mental energy, physical energy, and a lot of situation. And now the coach, the manager, they have to try to manage the situation, and then, but it's up on us now. Yeah. Other choices, other difficult choices for football, because then we speak about the welfare of the players, but then we forget quickly about the welfare for the interest of the business, no, of the money. Yeah.
Okay, thanks, George. We'll end the broadcast section there. Move on to the embargoed section, please, for 10:30 p.m. tonight. Tom, do you want to start us off?
Hi, Antonio.